Welcome to the beautiful island of St. Thomas, where if you're willing to do some exploring, you will find some of the best local restaurants and dives. These are the foods that will haunt you long after your vacation has ended. We ventured all over the island to find a few off-the-beaten-path favorites and a couple of tried-and-true tourist classics. Banana daiquiris, anyone? Welcome to the USVI.
We are walking up now to Northside Grind, which is supposed to be like local favorite coffee shop and breakfast, lunch, breakfast sandwiches. So we're pretty pumped because they have amazing looking bagel sandwiches, and your girl loves a bagel sandwich.
You damn straight. High up on the mountain in central St. Thomas hides an awesome little coffee and sandwich shop called Northside Grind. And as you will see, this place is the definition of a hidden gem.
Morning is brought to you by an iced mocha something. I forget what I ordered because this one had us up all night.
Seriously?
Thanks, Rivers.
Don't worry, tired Michelle. Northside Grind has a my kid doesn't sleep cure in the form of damn fine coffee, smoothies, and delectable bagel sandwiches. They earn bonus points for their creative names, like the Stinky Pig, and for their gourmet cream cheese selection. Northside Grind did not disappoint. We needed a good coffee because she kept us up at 3 in the morning, and we needed a really good breakfast sandwich, and their bagel sandwiches were amazing. It's a little hole-in-the-wall place, but if you find it, you get great views, and it was a really cool atmosphere. Yeah, she liked it too. Our next stop was literally on top of a mountain, so we essentially drove straight up. Well, that was some of the scariest driving we've done, and we've done some pretty crazy road trips, but going up this mountain, sometimes with a drop off where you could just, if you take just 1 foot over to the left, you're falling off. Michelle had a great quote during it.
I could either throw up or pants.
Luckily, neither one of those things happened. And we did make it to the world famous mountaintop, or the Banana Daiquiri place. We purposely timed this place to come when the cruise ships are not dropping off. So, because this place can get overrun then, but it's a tourist stop that you have to go to, and it's supposed to be an epic Banana Daiquiri.
God, can you imagine the cruise ship buses on those roads to get up here?
I could, because that means they're driving it and it's not me. And we made it, and now we're in good spirits. You can tell it's not a cruise ship day. The world-famous mountaintop has been the most popular tourist destination in the USVI for over 50 years. Perched 1,200 feet above famous Magens Bay, there is no better view on the island. Maybe the biggest gift shop I've ever seen. This is like a Buc-ee's of the Caribbean.
Reminds me of Ron John.
And now the reason we came, besides the daiquiri, is out this door. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is like the bluest view I've ever seen. This is like the bluest water I've seen since we were in Ecuador and we saw the Quillota.
Oh yeah.
And it looks like that, but look at the water here.
It's stunning.
God, I can't wait to go to that beach. What do you think?
You like it? This is so pretty.
This is one of the...
Yeah.
If you were able to avoid the cruise ship days, then there is no line at the daiquiri bar. Trip research for the win. Well, other than the view, this is why you come here. Let's do it. Cheers. First sip, famous banana daiquiri. You can tell when they use fake bananas versus like real bananas. That is real banana with good local cruisin' rum. Not disappointed, are you?
No, Rivers is like, where's mine? Where's mine?
Yeah, she wants it because she loves banana. But maybe a little rum.
No.
Maybe one of the best views with a drink I've ever had, right? This is all right, worth the drive. We stayed at the Margaritaville Vacation Club, which was awesome, so be sure to check out that video if you want to see why. But right beside our resort was a true foodie find. Alright, so right next to our resort is the Shoreline Bar and Grill. It's right on the water. It looks like a little houseboat that's floating, and we have to do this. I haven't even looked this up before we came, but it just looks like it'd be a great place to get a drink, watch the sunset, and get some good local food. You in?
Yes, I'm distracted by the birds.
You have to be prepared for a little bit of a, not a hike, but a maybe a slightly treacherous walk to get to this place. Let's see if it's worth it. You okay, Michelle? Since you're carrying our child? If you walk along the shoreline path by the Margaritaville and the Point Pleasant resorts, then you come across a floating dive bar / restaurant that was once called the Shoreline Bar and Grill, but has now been renamed the Sun and Sea Bar and Grill. The smell of blackened fish wafted toward our resort, and this became a must stop. It's right on the water, so every meal comes with an amazing bay view. The service is fantastic, and their drinks are potent. It's so good that even the birds get excited. Sit by the water so you can admire the ginormous tarpon fish who are constantly swimming nearby in hopes that you drop a scrap or two. I was just happy that I didn't drop my daughter. This is one of the coolest mom and pop places I've ever been in my life. I'm so impressed. A White Russian, and they do not gyp you on the alcohol. Their food was fresh, well-seasoned, and exactly what you want in this kind of atmosphere.
Everything you want in a beachside nacho. Messy, good, delicious, refreshing, not too heavy, perfect. Oh man, that's the Puerto Rican dish with the, I think it's the pulled pork. Oh my god. It's got like sweet plantains, beans, rice, and this really sweet kind of flavor with like a garlic aioli. Holy wow.
That's like barbecue pork mixed with rice. It's amazing.
Well, this was an unexpected surprise and delight. We loved everything about this place. The food, the atmosphere, the super strong drinks, even Rivers approved.
Picasso's Coffee Bar. It may be a hole in the wall, but it's a perfect hole in the wall with outstanding coffee and great service. And we just got a delicious one as a pick-me-up. Picasso's highly recommended from a local who works at our resort. And you go in there and the lady was sitting down and she said, "Honey, is it your first time here? Let me walk you through the menu." And they had a lot of different coffee options, but I ended up getting this peanut butter cup coffee, which sounds like a dessert because it kind of is a dessert, but oh my gosh, shot of espresso and like this frappe that tastes like a peanut butter cup. They got some talent in there, and it's worth a stop. So we elected to rent a car here in St. Thomas. We had heard that the island, it's not like the whole island is walkable, right? And we're not the kind of people that just want to stay at our resort the entire time. We want to explore. We got to like eat what the locals are eating and go drive around. So we did rent a car. We highly recommend it. But just know, just because it's a U.S. territory does not mean it's easy to drive. You're sitting like you are back on the mainland, but you drive on the left side of the road. That's why my kid is just screaming back there, because it's scary. Like, you really have to train yourself to stay. That's why I kept this drive on the left sticker with me. And the locals tend to hug the middle of the road. Like, they lean toward the middle, which can cause you to get pretty damn close in some of these tight hairpin turns. So it's a little bit of white knuckle driving, but you know what? If that's how you see the island, then that's just what you need to do. If you look up dive bar in the dictionary, then it may show a picture of Duffy's Love Shack. Billed as the greatest parking lot bar in the world, this hole-in-the-wall bar has become an island legend. Duffy's was highly recommended to us from a local, and after going, we completely understand why. This is one of those local favorites that you just have to try.
We are at Duffy's Love Shack by the recommendation of somebody at our resort, and it is a shot place and a drink place, and it's a dive, and I already love every moment of it. A true tiki bar with delicious options. We're going all in, or as much as we can, to drive back after one drink. By all in, I mean one drink. They have so many creative shots and creative drinks here. They all, if you can get a souvenir glass to go with it. So it's like a tried and true tiki bar where the part of the experience is the drink itself.
Duffy's proudly proclaims that they aren't a restaurant. They are a bar that serves great food. We don't care what they say. Their food is absolutely incredible.
That is one hell of a presentation.
We got the Polynesian poo-poo platter. You cook the meat right on top, all by yourself. 48-hour rum-soaked pineapples. He said it'll get you tipsy. We got wings, shrimp gyoza, plantains, and pork. All good things.
We got the only baby in this bar.
The poo-poo platter was easily enough to feed our party of 2.5 people, and every portion was delicious. And the atmosphere was so entertaining. We don't want to spoil any surprises, but suffice it to say that the bar has some interactive elements that you won't forget.
This platter is $26 and includes so much food, but it's feeding 2.5 people. It's amazing.
Good morning from Magens Bay.
Magens Bay Beach is one of the most famous beaches in the world, but you may not know that the beach has an incredible restaurant and bar. They serve perfect beachside cocktails and a menu of local favorites that pair nicely with that beautiful turquoise view.
This is some of the best kind of food. Beachside, grungy, sandy.
So we are at Magens Bay to get some local mahi-mahi and some Johnny cake, which I've been so excited to try because it's something that's unique to this island. So we got Johnny cake with cheese, mahi-mahi sandwich, and the best view in the world.
Indeed, that's seagull.
Johnny cake looks like a thin donut with cheese in the middle, and I'm not mad about it.
Gotta eat this before the seagulls get it. Grilled local perfection. Now the part I'm so excited about. The Johnny cake with cheese. Never tried it. It was part of my research when I looked up things to try here. Here we go. It's like fried dough, like donut dough, cut in the middle with really good melty cheese. Grilled. That's like carnival food to me. It's awesome. The right amount of grease and cheese and deliciousness. I bet that's good after your drunken night. That's good. This is some of the greatest public access beach food I've ever had. It's just an awesome bar and restaurant area. You gotta go to Magens Bay because the beach is beautiful. But if you come here, eat and drink here too. You agree?
The drinks are so good.
The drinks were great. Food, you're happy with it?
Killer.
Very good. It's only fish we've eaten since we've been here, but it did not disappoint.
We had 1 week in St. Thomas and barely scratched the surface of all the great local food stops she has to offer. But we can say this for sure, St. Thomas is a destination for food lovers. We hope you enjoyed our foodie adventures, and if you have any recommendations, we would love to hear them, so drop us a line in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe for more worldly adventures on MiCaleb Goes West.